Hola amigos de Cine, espero se encuentren súper bien. Bienvenidos a esta entrevista Pop Corn, que vean, nada más. Sí, esta entrevista es acerca de los Juegos del Hambre, balada de pájaros, cantores y serpientes. Gracias a los amigos de Balun Films por brindarnos este extracto que está... Póngase cómodo, porque aquí empieza esta entrevista con parte de la producción y demás acerca de este regreso de esta franquicia a la pantalla grande. Acá les muestro más.
It's a story that takes place 64 years before the first installments of the movies and focuses on young Snow.
Look at you. Your makeshift shirt and your too tight shoes, trying desperately to fit in when I know the Snows don't have a pot to piss in.
Snow is being groomed to become the man he becomes.
As a mentor, your role is to turn these children into spectacles, not survivors. Persuade them to perform for the camera.
Lucy Gray, the one who Snow becomes the mentor for and also falls in love with, there's a very naturalistic quality to her, but she's a charmer, she's a musician, she's a performer, she's kind of the anti-Katniss.
She's part of the Covey, this kind of roving band of musicians. Snow's never met anybody like her. That romance between them makes Snow question everything he was raised to believe.
I think there's a natural goodness born into us all. You know, really, you can either cross that line into evil or not. And it's our life's work to stay on the right side of that line.
Part of the love story starts to fall apart, and that is part of the creation of who he becomes.
It's the things we love most that destroy us.
Most everybody that I work with is coming back. Trish Somerville is doing the costumes for this movie. Joe Willems, who shot Catching Fire, The Mockingjays. The one new person that I'm really excited about is Uli Hanisch, who's the production designer. We talked about the sort of look and the feel of the movie.
The visuals of this movie will be very different than Mockingjay, but there's real consistency in terms of the Capitol architecture.
We get to sort of reinvent the world of M&M, to sort of deconstruct what the games are that we're sort of used to and go back in time. It wasn't until I read it that I saw how much music was actually in here. And we met with Dave Cobb. He's a fantastic songwriter and producer.
It's going to be fun to take all this history of British Isles music and Southern music and mash it all together in this dystopian way in this future.
James Newton Howard. It's my fourth Hunger Games film with him.
The musical opportunity is great. Relationships are very powerful in the movie. The good and the bad are very clearly laid out.
For James and I, it was really fun to explore a new sound for the Hunger Games. Sometimes it's foot stomping and rousing, and sometimes it's haunting, mysterious, and a lot of that is based on the kind of period of the movie itself. But there's going to be some familiar elements as well.
Hanging Tree is back in a completely different iteration and treatment.
Here, we get to see Lucy Gray coming up with it for the first time.
Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here. No stranger would it be if we met up at midnight. In the hanging tree.
Y yo aquí listo con mi sinsajo y más que preparado para disfrutar de los Juegos del Hambre, balada de pájaros, cantores y serpientes desde este 16 de noviembre en todos los cines para que la vayan a disfrutar, y de una vez me ofrezco como tributo para estos 10º Juegos del Hambre. Muchas gracias a los dos amigos de Balun y recuerden seguirnos en nuestras redes como Cineart M&M. Nos vemos en una próxima. Chao.